Greetings and grand rising to each and every one of you. Thank you all so much for coming by the Queen Tulsa show. Listen here, we got a great lineup for you today. We got a shock and twist. Sharon Moore fired and David arrest coming soon in his camp. And then Trump, the scam you didn't see coming. In today's episode of Queen City Radio, we dive into the latest celebrity news and viral stories that are making headlines. First, we discuss the shocking firing of Sharon Moore, who has been let go due to allegations of cheating with staff members. Next, we address the controversial remarks made by Donald Trump, where he claimed that Black people know all about scamming and they voted for him. Finally, we explore the ongoing investigation surrounding Celeste and the disturbing details regarding her decomposed body. Join us as we unpack these stories and more, providing insights and analysis on the current state of celebrity culture. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and notification bell for more updates. Listen here. Okay, so we've got to get right on over here to Mr. Sharon Moore. Like, are we really just out here fumbling bags like that? Like you have a excellent career and now you want to roll around with the help. The reason why I say the help is because I don't even believe old girl was making as much money as he was. You see what I'm saying? So let's get into the article. Ex Michigan football coach Sharon Moore placed in mental health protective custody following arrest dismissal. This was reported on December the 11th, 2025. Former Michigan football coach Sharon Moore was reportedly placed in protective custody by mental health professionals overnight following his firing and arrest on Wednesday, December the 10th. Authorities confirmed that Pittsfield Township Police are handling an assault case, but Moore has been officially charged but Moore has not been officially charged with any crime. The firing came after the university confirmed that Moore had been dismissed due to an inappropriate relationship with a staff member. Athletic director Warde Manuel said the university has a zero policy on such incidents. Michigan insider John Ubakin shared on social media that an employee provided irrefutable evidence of Moore's conduct to university leaders. Bacon said the president and regents had seen enough and Manuel fired him. Speaking to Local 4, Bacon described the situation as severe and serious. He noted that Moore was given a rare opportunity as head coach by Jim Harbaugh and athletic director Wadre Manuel, but squandered it. Okay, so listen here. How are you guys feeling about this? Do you all agree that him being checked into that mental facility is going to be helpful to him, or is it going to do more harm than helping him? And see, this is my thing. That's why I say mental health is so, so, so important. And we have to put our mental health first, correct? And, we all battle with our own little things, right? Like I told someone yesterday, I said, once you quit one habit or one addiction, you pretty much move on to another one. And that could be eating, it could be shopping, it could be gambling, it could be drinking. I mean, it could be so many things. You know what I'm saying? And so once he was fired, he was detained. He was detained. I mean, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this? It's like it's given the Wendy Williams treatment. It's like we're gonna fire you, and then I mean, is that the new regimen that they have going on now? Like, I don't know. Y'all help me understand. But we are going to go ahead and do a royal roll call. Let's check in on our butterflies. We have the Pisces 888 says, we're back. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for supporting Toast. Hit the like button on your way in. Absolutely. Allegedly, the staff member is pregnant. Oh, Jesus. See, this is a thing. See, good thing it's not like in North Carolina because in North Carolina they have like this marital law that if you sleep with someone that's married, and you come in and pretty much the wife or the husband, feel like they didn't feel out of love with the person, you can be sued and it could be punishable. So I don't know what the laws are in Michigan. Didn't this happen? Did this happen in Michigan? Okay, so if they were living in Michigan, I want to know what those laws are when it pertains to marriage. Let's see. Okay, Queen Tulsa. Hey, Mickey. How are you doing, Miss Mickey Davis? You said you of Michigan is our football team. Oh, University of Michigan is our football team. Okay. So he was with the college, if memory serves me correctly. This wasn't like a profession. I mean, of course, a professional, college football, but this was college. It wasn't like he was on the NFL on the sidelines with the big, big players. But what would your advice be to coaches that are out here um, carrying on with this behavior? Do you think that there need to be some type of consequences, repercussions? I mean, because you just didn't mess up yourself. I mean, now the players are now they're going to have to find another, they're going to have to find another coach, get somebody in there, get familiar with them, do the whole rundown process of trusting. So it's like not only did you traumatize, your family, but you traumatize the team. You know what I'm saying? And when you do that, now when it's time for you to go and get you another career, will there another career? Because with that on your record, that's going to be the first thing that really pops up, because everyone is talking about it. You have everyone talking about it. But let's go ahead and get into some trending news. Okay, so who's trending today on X? Twitter, formerly known as X, formerly known as Twitter. All right, we have Thursday vibes, good Thursday. Usher is trending. We have Godzilla trending, Sora. Let's see, Shaggy, Pirates del Perio. Happy Friday Eve. So happy Friday Eve. Today is Thursday. Happy Friday Eve. Trey Songs is trending as well. Let's go ahead and see who's trending. Let's see why Usher is trending, child. Okay, so Usher is trending because all right, let's see who is posting about Usher. All right, so far the features are Usher Brandy. This album is going to be certified classic. Okay, so is there a new album coming out? All right, y'all, let's take a listen to see what Usher has to say. All right. Well, look at Usher. All right. So Usher, I'm going to take some of those tips as well. I do have a photo shoot coming up here today. At some point in time today. I just have to find my other lace heel and I need to get my polish going. Okay. Now listen here. That was Usher sharing some game with the next generation. He says, when you come into this industry, it's all about having the right mindset. All right. So, um, I'm okay with Usher trending, with that message. What do you guys think? Clap if you care, just I guess don't clap if you don't, right? Let's get into it. All right. So yes, let's go ahead and get into see what Sharon how he's because he was actually trending. Actually, he was number one early this rising when I had got up and I saw him on there and I'm like, oh my goodness. So let's get into it. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and share this so you all can look at it with me and y'all know like this is definitely the T. Now we're looking at X. Okay, our source is gonna be X on today. Okay, we are on X. Thank you. Okay, so we are on X. Let's go ahead and click this. It says former Michigan head coach Sharon Moore, the full story, knocked Paige Shiver up. Oh, knocked her up. Oh, forced abortion, doubled her salary, held a pointy object to Paige Shiver's neck, threatened to unalive to his wife, arrested for assault, man with 3 kids and a wife at home. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, y'all. All right, so we got to say trigger warning. Of course, we have to say trigger warning. Let's go ahead and read these text messages look like. It says from my friend, okay gang, hear the story per inside person. Knocked her up, forced abortion, stalked her, doubled her salary today. All coaches meeting held without Sharon. He caught wind of it, went to the side piece's house with a knife and kicked the door down and was yelling at her about ruining his life, arrested, in jail now. Two, police cars posted outside his house in Walnut Ridge. Baby. It says OBV, lot going on around, but here's what my mom caught wind of, knocked her up, forced abortion, stalked her, double her salary. Okay, so today coaches meeting held without Sharon. He caught wind of it. Went to Cypress's house. Okay, we read that. Cops confirmed at his Walnut Ridge. Okay. All right. So it says, friend whose dad is a donor says Sharon is currently going crazy. Apparently, Sharon is in protective custody, threatened to unalive himself to his wife, left his house, went to Stafford, and held Pointy to his own throat. Said, I'm going to unalive myself, but you first. Then intercepted at church by police because his wife has his location. Oh my goodness, y'all. What is going on? Why in the blazing but Jesus? Oh, yes. Alienation of affection. Thank you. Miss Ariel Summers. Yes. Alienation of affection. That's what it was. When we were discussing someone tampering into someone else's marriage, or, the husband or the wife could file a suit, you know, if they were, cheated on within the marriage. Shout out. Yeah, he's okay. He said there's consequences for every action. They need to keep it professional, especially if they're married. Absolutely. The fans are devastated over this as well. I don't understand why they arrested him for having an affair. Well, see, it's deeper than the affair. So, okay, so he had the affair, right? And while having the affair, he did not wrap it up. Allegedly. And we have to all say allegedly because we weren't there and everyone is innocent until proven guilty in the court of law, right? They have to go to the change of commands. But this is my thing right here. Um, Shout out to Blue and her dad. Okay, hold on. No, ma'am. We have to no, you guys have to understand this. First of all, he's married. And I get, sometimes people step out, right? I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm just saying that there was something going on that Sharon should have addressed or discussed with his wife. If he felt like he was going to, you know, want to be free. Because the reason why I say that is because if you're making a child with somebody, like it seems like you're trying to create a family because we all know that there are what do we call it? Planned Parenthood protection, right? There are protections, there are measures that you can take. So, I mean, it's a lot. Someone says, ninjas really out here throwing away legacy, black marriage, black generational wealth, abandoning black children for an ugly white woman. Ninjas ain't never going to learn. Man. So that's Paige right here. Oh my God. I don't even blame him. Oh, it's University of Michigan and Arbor. Okay. Executive assistant to the head football coach. Executive assistants. And see, this is my thing, Paige. Paige, I feel like you were responsible as well. You knew that Mr. Moore was married, and I don't think that you should have your job either. Because it takes two to tango, just as well as he signed on a dotted line and agreed to the policy and the no tolerance of dating in the workplace or being inappropriate or however they labeled it when you guys signed on with the college. I believe Paige needs to be removed as well. And that's serious. Hold on. So let's go ahead and give them a call. Let's see if Paige has been removed as well. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Oh, Rihanna. Hold on. Okay. So, University of Michigan, right? That's what we're looking up. And we're going to give them a call and see if Miss Paige Shivers is still working. Okay. University of Michigan. Yes. Um, yeah, because yeah, let me go ahead. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and give them a call and see if Paige is still working. Hi, Paige Shivers, please. We need to see if she's working. Okay. Because if she's working, then honey, we need to protest. Babe, we have work to do. Listen here, this is gonna be equal opportunity of justice. You hear me?
Thank you for calling the University of Michigan. For an operator with Michigan Medicine, please press 1. To be connected with a campus operator, please press 2. For general campus information, please press 3. Thank you. Thank you for calling the University of Michigan. Thank you for calling. All of our representatives are assisting other callers. Please remain on the line and we'll be with you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Excuse me, let me get a sip of my coffee. How you doing? Oh, I'll take that away from the mic. We're just waiting for someone to pick up. You said Blue is so beautiful. I bet she enjoyed the outing with just her.
Campus information.
Hi, how are you? I'm well. This is Queen Tulsa. Can I be transferred to Paige Shivers, please?
Sorry, you said Paige, and then what was the last name?
Shiver.
All right, just hold on the line. I'll transfer you over.
Okay, thank you. Girl, let me find that page at work.
You've reached Schembeckler Hall. No one is available to take your call at this time. Please try your call again later.
Oh, Jim Beckler Hall. That didn't say Paige Shiver. Okay, University of Michigan. I want to call them back because I need to make sure guys, we are calling the University of Michigan.
For an operator with
We're still working there. That is the woman that entertained a married black man. Yes, we need to know if she's working today.
Thank you. Thank you for calling. All of our representatives are assisting other callers. Please remain on the line and we'll be with you.
Okay, so my thing is at the end of the day,
Campus information, how can I help?
hi, I was trying to reach the executive assistant of the football coach.
The one that was involved with everything that happened yesterday.
I'm sorry, what happened? I'm just returning a phone call. I was calling for Paige.
Okay. What was the last name?
Shiver, Shiver. I may be pronounced it wrong. Shiver, Paige Shiver, Shiver. Is she no longer working there or?
Well, there was kind of a scandal yesterday, so.
Oh my God, what happened?
Well, I'll send you over to her, and if she doesn't answer, then I can also send you to athletics if you call back here.
Okay, what's this? Hold on, what's this number? Because I just pressed 0. Hold on. Okay, I got my pen.
One second, sorry.
No, it's okay. Take your time, hon. I'm just waking up myself.
Okay, it's gonna be 734
hmm
764.
Okay, cool. All right. So I guess you're gonna transfer me over to her.
Yeah, I can do that, and then yeah, and hopefully that works.
Okay, awesome. what's going on, but I gotta act like I don't know.
You've reached Schembeckler Hall. No one is available to take your call at this time. Please try your call again later.
Okay, so that's not working. All right, so let me call the number that he just given me. I'm trying to figure out what the scandal was.
Thank you for calling the University of Michigan. For an operator with Michigan Medicine, please press 1. To be connected with a campus operator, please press 2. For general campus information, please press 3. Thank you for calling. All of our representatives are accepting other callers. Please remain on the line and we'll be with you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Y'all, if we can get a little bit of tea, we just got a little bit. He told us that it was a scandal, which we already know is worldwide. But we just need a little tea, you know? Okay, so that number that you transferred me to, it was like a male on the voicemail.
Okay. Let me just send you over to athletics then, and maybe they can
Okay.
get you to where you need to go.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling Michigan Athletics. We are typically in the office Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. to answer and return calls. For a complete directory, special requests, facility tours, or information regarding community engagement and donation requests, please visit our website at mgoblue.com. Please listen to our menu before making your selection. Athletic ticket office, press 1. Michigan football, press 2. Athletic development, press 3. Men's or women's basketball, callback number, and a detailed description of the reason for your call,
Yes.
including what team, men's or women's, by pressing 7, and during regular business hours, we will return your call. Thank you for calling, and go Blue!
I thought I was about to leave a message.
Please leave your message for the athletic department. You must include what sport, men's or women's, if applicable, and what your call is about to be properly routed. Thank you and go Blue.
Hello, this is a Queen Tulsa show. I was reaching out to Paige. If you can give me a call back at area code 405-437-4865. Go Blue. All right, so let's go ahead and get to our next story because we only have an hour to get through our topics over here. So let me go ahead and see which one was our next topic. You guys, please make sure you are liking, sharing, and subscribing and telling somebody that we are live at the present moment. Listen here, delivering the latest news that you can use. Okay. So now we are about to go ahead and get on over to, do you guys know David? What is the, okay. So David, but it's spelled like different. It's like D4VD. So D4VD. They're saying that there's going to be an arrest. There are more details that are going on. Let's see. So, grand jury bombshell. David's own manager takes the stand. Okay, so this drops 2 a.m. poolside at the LA mansion. David frantically scrubbing what looks exactly like Celeste's shoes with a fresh bandage on his arm. The night she disappeared, possibly. This is this just got real. Watch the end. Did you catch it? With more footage of David peculiar behavior. Okay, so these are just like TikToks and stuff. I need to get into the real stuff. Okay, it says a female witness in the David Celeste Rivera's Hernandez case has reportedly been extremely uncooperative with LE and even went as far as not showing up to a summoned hearing where she was supposed to testify in front of the grand jury today. Deputy DA Beth Silverman says she will have the judge issue a body attachment and have the witness forced to testify or face being kept in jail for civil contempt. Now get into this. Um, a grand jury is still convening in the David Celeste Rivera's Hernandez case. Just yesterday, David's tour manager Rob, talked ab- who who we've talked about in the past, was said to have been grilled about the decision to not call police you on the David's tour. Wow, to me, this indicates knowledge or suspicion at the very least. What do you guys think? Listen, when you talk about that, you're talking about you're his manager, this, that, and the third. If Celeste was around, you saw Celeste. You know his goings and comings because y'all have to do a money exchange. There's no way around it. If you're doing business with a person, how you not going to know what they're doing? I mean, you're the manager. You're in control of, you know, of the artist. It is your responsibility. All this is alleged. We don't know any of this to be true. This is speculation. But I want to say that this story definitely will grab your attention with all the missing and hidden details, and then the surprising witnesses, and then the testimonies. Because when things first had come out, everybody was silent. Nobody knew nothing. Nobody knew nothing. It is, oh my goodness. It's just really, it's really sad. I really blame her mom. I blame the parents. I really blame the parents because they said that she was leaving off and going away with this guy. She's not even 18 years old. So under 18, talking with a guy, hanging out with a guy that's like way older. I as a parent, I would have a problem with that. I would seriously have a problem with that. And my question would be, well, where is his friends around his age? So parents, we have to, not be overbearing and things like that, but we still have to be knowledgeable and know what's going on with our children because Celeste could have been saved. I just feel like there was neglect. There was some misguidance there. You know what I'm saying? And it was more of a beneficial situation to them allegedly. The man had money. So it's easily to, give him a few thousand and they can shut up or not really complain. And oh, well, he got money. Oh, yeah, you can go and hang out with him. off allegedly for that money. I blame them too because she was too young to be dating that grown man. Yes, dating. Dating. Yes, dating, con. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get into it. Who else do we have on the situation? Let me see. All right, now we have who are we gonna go to next? So we got him, we got him. Let me go ahead and get up into these DMs and see which piece of content that we're going to go with next because I do have Marlon Wayne's up in it, and we have Todd Tucker. We also have who else do we have? Todd Tucker, Miss Tina Turner, and Wendy Osefo that we still have to get to, and President Donald Trump. Listen here, President Donald Trump, he just has no chill. Like, he really has no chill, y'all. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So, Donald Trump. Okay, so what are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, so let me go ahead and pull up my story. My story, my story. I'm really out here covering some stories today, you guys. You definitely have to. Oh, here it is. Shout out to a website called All About the Tea. I'll go ahead and all right. So let me go ahead and bring this up. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this down. All right. So I want you guys to just take a listen to what Donald Trump has to say. President Donald Trump has to say. Let's take a listen. Ciao. What are y'all thoughts on that? What are y'all thoughts on that? Child, when he said that, I'm not even about to lie to you. Like the first thing that came to my head was like Wendy Osefo. I was because she's been in the news and all these, Jen Shaw just got out yesterday for her scamming. Child, who else was out there doing? Child, there's been a lot of people out there doing the dang on thing in that world. Someone says, in what world is he living? This guy would say anything to gain power and then spit on you. Someone says, right, we know a scam. When we see a scam, he is the scam. Yep, because we all were scammed with you being the president. Someone says, piece of S. He's an arse, and anyone who voted for him is one also. Someone says, we recognize when we get scammed, but he should remember it's greedy white people that get scammed the most. Oh, clock that T. Okay, so he says, someone says, I was watching and I was like, wait, what does that mean? I don't like you at all, sir. Someone says, child. So the comments are up in arms, child. They, the people are like, bro, you tripping. And you need to slow it down. You need to chill it out. But listen here, let's get into it. Now we have okay, so not the Nigerian scammer. Wendy Osefo accuses Angel Massey of living above her means, despite Wendy facing multiple fraud charges for staging a robbery. Shout out to a website called All About the Tea. Let's go ahead and take a listen and we'll give our thoughts. Listen. All right, so they're insinuating that Angel is broke. They are insinuating that, Angel is fabricating lies for her storyline. And Wendy said that her realtor friend told her that Angel asked about a property. The property was 50,000. She says, "Hey, just need the property to look like $50,000, and I don't want to pay the rent on it, those high costs. I just want to pay maybe like 2 or 3,000." I'm not really sure about that. I did get a little like side eye when Angel was discussing with Bobby that she wants to get a home and she wants to do at least $2 to $3 million on the home. And I'm just like, that's just, I don't know. That's just a lot of house, especially like when you aren't, continuing to have those kids. Like, that's just a lot of room. That's just my opinion. They got the money. We're not going to hate on them. Let's see. R. Kelly did the same thing. Oh, right. With Ariel and the other ones. What the David is doing, what David did to Celeste, allegedly. R. Kelly bought the girls from their parents. This girl ran away from home. David associates say they thought she was in college and older. Oh my goodness. Wow, right on back. Because where were the parents? They're going to have to speak up and say something about it. Okay, well, if she ran away, if you claim she ran away, where are the police reports? What were you doing out there to get her into some type of custody, some type of program, some type of something to where she could be effective? And obviously, is something going on. And why not get her the help that she deserves? You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's go ahead and let's get into it. Now, we did have another story here with let's see. Okay, so let me see if I can find my other story. How I got them all mixed up in here. Oh my goodness. And then I'm going to come back like with some more topics here shortly. Let's see. Where is it? Okay, so we did that one. We did that one. Oh my goodness, y'all. I got a story that I'm going to be breaking today. That's probably going to make y'all be like, what? Oh my God. I'm going to say yes. You better get into it. Absolutely. So let me see. Where did I send it? Okay. Apparently I didn't send it. All right. So let me go ahead and get off of this and then I'll just go here because I believe it was a story. But we're gonna get into the Marlon Wayans story. Marlon Wayans decided that he was gonna call out 50 cents. Okay. Okay, Marlon Wayans. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, it says so he did a post on Instagram. Okay, hold on, let me see.
He said something to me one time, a long time ago. Hey, first night he's wedding, he told me to take me shopping. All right, so I'm gonna make it abundantly clear. I'm not here defending Diddy. I am here because I got dragged into this because somebody asked me a question and I had an opinion. Nobody's wrong for giving an opinion about it.
Are you all able to hear the audio?
I'm not here defending Diddy. Don't let the narrative fool you or get it.
Are y'all able to hear the audio when it was just playing? Just type 7 if you can hear the audio.
All right, so
All right, let me know so I can go forward. Okay, you can hear. Okay, thank you. Let's go.
I want to make it abundantly clear. I'm not here defending Diddy. I am here because I got dragged into this because somebody asked me a question.
Oh, okay. Here, let me do it this way. Let me do it this way. Okay, let me do it this way. That way we don't have like any interruptions because I'm trying to figure this out. I have a whole system over here that I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so I'm going to do it this way. And this way we can. Okay, this is the way that we can do it. Okay, so we'll do Instagram. And we're going to go on over to Instagram. You guys make sure you are following me on Instagram. Goddess Tulsa Radio. Okay, so Marlon Wayans is right here. And we're going to take. Okay, so this is the one that we were just listening to. So